Hi there, I'm Claire, but you can call me Claire, and this is Claire Reads. Woo! Yeah, I talk about book stuff. March is almost upon us, or it is already here, depending on when this video gets posted. But I'm here to talk to you about my March TBR list. I don't usually like to make TBRs for myself because then I get all stressed out and feel like I've boxed myself in and I've committed to these X number of books, and then I get stressed. But I've kind of just been booping around, going back to my favorites, and I feel like there's a list of books that I actually want to read that I haven't yet, and I'm not wasting time rereading my favorites, but I keep saying, oh, I really want to read so-and-so, and then I just sit there and I reread the Winter Night trilogy for the third time, and that's not productive. I know what happens. We all know what happens. Let's bring something new into our lives. So this is my TBR for March, and it's all books that I have never read before. Let's get started. The first book I want to read is Trick Mirror, Reflections on Self-Delusion by Gia Tolentino, and one of my friends, Nardine, recommended this book to me, and Nardine is amazing in every single way, so I take all of her book recommendations and add them to my list. This is a nonfiction book, something I really want to make an effort to read more of this year, and from what I've seen about it online and the little, book jacket situation, I think she just conducts a very self-aware analysis of millennials and internet culture and how that affects us. I could be wrong. I kind of like going into books not knowing a whole lot, but nonetheless, I'm really excited about this, and I bought it at the Strand, and it's signed, and it makes me happy when the books are signed because the author touched them. Maybe that's a little creepy, but yeah. Next book I want to read is In the Dream House by Carmen Maria Machado, and I feel like I don't even need to explain why, because Carmen Maria Machado is amazing. She's one of my favorite writers. She's so thoughtful and thought-provoking, and I just always enjoy her writing so much, and I'm really interested to read this. This book is a memoir about her abusive relationship with another woman, and I think that she uses the idea of the house as what we usually think is a safe space, and it's actually not a safe space in this situation, I believe, from what I've read online. And I've also heard that every chapter has a different genre, which is so cool. The narrative is kind of driven by different tropes in each chapter, which I think is really cool. Machado's writing is just so poignant, and it makes me inspired every time I read her writing, and so I had to pick this up when it came out. Next on the list is Duckett and Dyer, Dicks for Hire by G.M. Nair, and this is actually a self-published book that I discovered by going to a little kind of writing open mic at Astoria Bookshop here in Astoria in New York, and this author read out a chapter of this book, and it was absolutely hilarious, and of course I bought it because if I could enjoy a book that much, it was a chapter from the very middle of the book. I had no idea what was going on, but it was hilarious and I really enjoyed it, so I bought it, and the author was really cool, really nice. I've been trying to find him on the internet. I'll throw something up on the screen if I was able to find his Instagram or his Twitter. But basically, this is a sci-fi comedy, we could say, and it follows these two individuals, and they're basically teamed up to go on a mission together. And I don't really know much about it besides that, but I have high hopes for this because the little chapter snippet that I got to hear at the open mic was awesome. Definitely check this out. Next on the list is none other than Jurassic Park. My boyfriend really, really loves Jurassic Park, and he always tells me to read this, and this is his copy, and he put it on my bookshelf, and so I feel like we're at the point where I need to read it. You know, we all know Jurassic Park, what it's about. I'm really excited to actually read the books. I've only seen the movies, so I think this will be good. Sean, is it scary? Yeah.
No, it's a book.
Books can be scary.
No, it's not scary.
It's not scary? Okay. Newsflash, it's not scary. And finally on this list is 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. And I am kicking myself for not reading this sooner because this is actually an ARC that I got for free at BookCon 2019, and I never read it, and it's almost been a year since then, and apparently everyone's raving about this book and comparing it to Starless Sea, and I didn't know, and I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna read it and I'm really excited. Monica, the reader on Bookstagram, who is amazing by the way, she really drove this home for me and recommended that I read it, knowing my book interests. So I'm pumped about this. I know nothing about this. I haven't even read the back yet, so that really shows you how much I've slept on this, and I'm really mad at myself. Maybe I'll read the back right now. Ooh, this sounds great. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so girl finds book, girl goes on adventure. That's all we need to know right now, and I'm so excited to read this. Ah! Are there any particular books that you want to read this month? I would love to hear all about it. Let me know in the comments. And this has been my March TBR. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more book things from me. And I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.